staff, parents, siblings, family, and friends. We're glad to have you here today with us. A few days ago, we had a family of ducklings hatch in our courtyard and capture many of our hearts. Since then, there's been an almost constant theme of ducks this week that I would like to continue today, especially since ducks are my favorite animal. I've gotten a lot of mileage out of duck puns the last few days, but don't worry, I will try to avoid those today. It really wouldn't be productive. I'm not done yet. So now that we got all of our laughs out and our wiggles out, I'm Dr. Winger. We're glad to have you here today. But just a few more words about the ducks. Ducks can swim, they can dive underwater, they can fly, and they can even run, well, maybe more like a waddle. But 8th grade, each of you has shown adaptability worthy of a duck that has led you to this moment. Looking back when the storms of adversity hit, you allowed the water to roll off your back. A duck can still feel the water, so it isn't numb to learning from the storm, but the water does not affect its overall progress forward. There have been times when you've dove right in and you've gotten to work. Other times you've soared above the clouds on wings of accomplishment, taking in the view and feeling like you could do anything. So with this brief metaphor reaching its end, I invite you to sit back and enjoy the view today, 8th grade. Soon enough, it will be time to dive back in. And now I would like to introduce our first special guest of the day, Mr. Alex Gamble, our district director from Senator Gepard's office. Let's give him a Palmyra welcome.
To the Good Citizenship Award to 2 students, and I'll kind of read briefly what the award encompasses, and then I can announce the 2 winners. So this award goes to someone that demonstrates the 5 important qualities that make you a good citizen: scholarship, character, service, leadership, and acceptance of responsibility in your academics, your extracurricular activities, and at home with your families. So may this award, offered with the best wishes of the Pennsylvania State Senate, serve as a lasting reminder of your achievement, and may you enjoy continued success in your future. The first award goes to Ryan Craig. The second award goes to Tamlin DeWitt.
courage, scholarship, leadership, service, and Americanism, which are necessary to the preservation and protection of the fundamental institutions of our government and the advancement of our society. This award includes a certificate and a monetary gift of $500. It is my pleasure and privilege to present these awards to Layla Musser and Vincent Jamon.
Palmyra Public Library and Palmyra Area Middle School are joining together to present this award. It celebrates 3 8th grade students who have shown a love for reading and writing throughout their middle school careers. Their enthusiasm and active learning styles have opened up the wondrous world of literature to them and brought smiles to the hearts of the language arts teachers. Each student will receive a certificate, a bookmark, a book, and a gift certificate to the library's book sale. Further, copies of the books they're receiving will be placed in the middle school library, bearing a book plate inscribed with their names, acknowledging them as recipients of the 2024 Language Arts Award. The book was chosen with care to mesh with the 8th grade curriculum, highlighting the experiences of World War II.
And first, the recipient from the Falcons team is Izzy Schaefer.
teacher. Turn it over to Mr. Henry now.
Each year, the math department chooses one student from each team as the top 8th grade average student. These students have shown consistent excellence in their math classes by rarely missing a single point for the entire school year, and their determination to overcome challenging algebra course deserves recognition. Each student will have their name graved on a plaque that is hung outside the auditorium all year long and receive a certificate and a gift card for their hard work. After careful consideration by each of the algebra teachers, I'm proud to present this year's Algebra 1 awards to Toby Fackler, Layla Musser, and Samantha Swagger.
Thank you. At this time, I'd like to call up Mrs. Rosselli. Mrs. Rosselli will be presenting our Vocational Excellence Award.
Morning. The Vocational Excellence Award is given to a student who demonstrates excellence in a wide variety of vocational skills. This year's award is going to someone who completes vocational tasks quickly and with ease. He has demonstrated mastery of many skills that will help him obtain future employment. He has a successful future ahead of him. I'm proud to present this award to Chase Renoll.
Next, we would like to welcome Mr. Franchina to present the Charles E. Renoll Outstanding Science Students Award.
The Charles E. Renoll Biology Award was created to promote the study of biology and science at Palmyra. It is a memorial award that is named after and intended to remember Charles E. Renoll, the beloved biology teacher. Mr. Renoll grew up in Palmyra, graduated from Palmyra High School, and taught in our school district for his entire adult life. He was the chair of the middle school science department and taught biology and general science at Palmyra Middle School for 30 years, until his death during a bypass operation in 1987. He served as the middle school's athletic director, the JV basketball coach, the JV baseball coach, the chess club advisor, and the director of the Northside Playground during the summers for 3 decades. His baseball and basketball teams won many championships and both had undefeated seasons. He was married and had 2 sons. Outside of school, he was the president of the Waterworks Civic Association and a member of the Waterworks Fire Company. In the school, he was one of the starters on the 1949 Palmyra District Basketball Championship team, a wide receiver and a quarterback on the varsity football team, and a second baseman for Palmyra's varsity baseball team. Within the school district, he was well known for instilling a strong love of botany and of animals in his students. He brought many animals into his classroom, and the tarantulas that he kept in his classroom were a very effective teaching aid. Throughout his life, he stood for academic excellence and advancing our knowledge of biology. This award goes to 2 students who showed that same excellence in biology and in the sciences, and I'm really proud to announce in proper sequence. The first award goes to Samantha Swigart. And the second award their leader. These two outstanding science students are going to get their names engraved on a plaque outside of the auditorium forever, remembering their science achievements. And also there's a small monetary award to them as well, because they're hosts.
Next, I'd like to introduce you our Social Studies Department Chair, Mr. Bob Martin.
I will be giving the Bill Miller Social Studies Award.
William P. Miller was a teacher in the Palmyra area school district from 1960 until his death in the fall of 1988. Mr. Miller taught social studies and math. He served several times as the chairman of the social studies department. He was an advisor to the student council and was the official scorekeeper for many sports at the middle school and senior high level, with most of his time spent in the sports of basketball and football. One of his most amazing achievements was the fact that he was the official scorekeeper for all of the middle school JV varsity football games for 28 years. Bill, as most of his friends knew him, was a dedicated teacher, a well-respected colleague, and a good friend. Finally, Bill Miller had a great sense of humor that could brighten any day. His humor will be sadly missed, but fondly remembered. This award begins with the efforts of Mr. Miller's wife Betty and his children, the faculty, former students, and friends. With the issuing of this award each year to a worthy recipient, we remember and honor Mr. William P. Miller's life. There is also a memorial to him out in front of the school. This year's winner, as selected by the department, is Layla Massa. They will receive a certificate, medallion, and a silver coin. The other award given by the Social Studies Department is the Woodmen of the World Award, Woodmen Life. Woodmen of the World Life Insurance is a nonprofit fraternal benefit society founded in 1890, based in Omaha, Nebraska, that operates largely privately held insurance companies for its members. The history of this organization includes numerous philanthropic efforts, community outreach projects, distinctive tombstones depicting tree stumps across the country. Before 1930, a program to present the American flags and broadcast interests that were to own the first television station where the entertainer Johnny Carson worked. Today's winner is Maddie Stahl. Maddie receives a plaque, a certificate, and some commemorative.
This time, I'd like to call Cooper, who is going to give the David S. Fallon Phys Ed Memorial Award. Mr. Cooper.
All right, first off, before I start the speech, Mrs. Fallon is here today with us. So Mrs. Fallon, thank you very much for coming and attending. Please give her a round of applause. It's an honor to be a part of the Palmyra Middle School Assembly and to have the opportunity to participate in the David S. Fallon Memorial Award. The purpose of the award is to keep alive the memory of a man who was a loving husband to his wife Lucy, a loving father to his daughter Leah, a dedicated health and physical education teacher for 35 years, head coach of boys basketball, assistant coach in track, and an outstanding athlete. In high school, he was selected to the Philadelphia All-State Basketball First Team. At Temple University, where he attended on a full basketball scholarship, he participated in cross-country just to stay in shape. And in his first meet as a freshman, he broke the university record for the mile. Later in life, he earned a black belt in karate and became a karate instructor. He also participated in a number of triathlons, races that involved swimming, biking, and running. But Dave was more than a husband, father, teacher, and athlete. He was also an adventurer. He climbed the mountains, rafted rivers, including the Colorado River through the Grand Canyon, hiked across Death Valley for charity, rode a motorcycle from Palmyra to Panama, and for the fun of it, he ran with the bulls in Spain. So to honor the kind of person David Fallon was, to perpetuate his memory, and to encourage others to adopt those traits of character which made him the special person he was, we, Benjamin Groff, William Snyder, and Dave's friends, do establish this award to be presented to the 8th grade girl and 8th grade boy who, during their years at Palmyra Middle School, have best exhibited those traits and values by which David Fallon lived. An award recipient should be someone who endeavors to always do his or her best, even if faced with challenge, someone who encourages others by word and by example to always do his or her best, someone who exhibits a positive attitude in all situations, someone who is committed to a healthy lifestyle, someone who can be counted on to see the humorous side of life, someone who has a set of values and will not compromise those values. The award itself is a copy of his speech, a monetary check, and the recipient's name on a memorial plaque. This year, the David S. Fallon Health and Physical Education Award winners are Ella Detweiler and Josiah Polanco.
Next, I'd like to introduce to you Mrs. Chelsea Spott. She is one of our music teachers and also our band director.
Good morning. This scholarship award is given in honor of Mr. Dan Hoover. Mr. Hoover started his musical career in Lebanon, Pennsylvania. After developing his many talents, he graduated from Lebanon Valley College and immediately started teaching in Palmyra. Mr. Hoover taught in the Palmyra Area School District for 35 years, and during his career, he taught nearly 2,000 band students at Forge, Pine, Northside, and Lawn elementary schools. At one time, Mr. Hoover also worked as the high school marching band assistant band director. This scholarship is awarded to an outstanding music student in 8th grade. The recipient of this award should exemplify superior musicianship, outstanding dedication, and high achievement in instrumental music. The recipient of the award will receive a medal, their name engraved on the award plaque, and a $100 award to be used towards their musical education. This year's recipient was a part of Palmyra's elementary band and orchestra programs. He was also a member of the middle school concert band, jazz band, and string orchestras. Additionally, he marched as a member of the Palmyra High School Marching Band as an 8th grader and is planning to continue by joining the high school band and orchestra programs. The 23-24 Dan Hoover Scholarship Award goes to Josiah Palmer.
The next award that we will be giving out today is the Pride Award. For those of you at home who do not know who I am, I'm Emily Pembroke, I'm one of the assistant principals, and I'll be presenting this award. It's been a privilege to get to know and work with the 8th grade class these last 2 years. First as the dean of student, and now as one of the assistant principals. Here at Palmyra, we strive for excellence. Excellence not just in academics and sports, but in being good human beings as well. This is where our Palmyra Pride comes in. Every day, we set expectations that asks our students to come to school prepared to learn, to be respectful, to show integrity by doing the right thing even when no one is looking, to have determination and never give up when things get tough, and to have empathy towards others. While we have so many students in our building that show these qualities every day, there are 3 students that stand out in the areas of preparation, respect, integrity, determination, and empathy. Will Claire Busher, Helena Dry, and Zayden Russick please come forward?
Now is the time for our promotion certificates. I told our 8th grade students yesterday that they have completed all requirements for the middle school and have been promoted to our high school. And at this time, we'll be starting with our promotion certificates. I would like to call Mrs. Wader, the counselor who has been with these students for 3 years. She will be presenting these certificates.
Titus Beckler. Chase Renoll. Noah Valentine. Israel Abbott. Louis Abreu. Alexis Adams. Alicia Agello. Chloe Ann Albright. Julie Allwine. Evan Andrew. Owen Backustos.
Barger. Sawyer Barney. Haley Barnum. Corbin Bayshore. Madison Bayshore. Sharona Bastola. Payson Bocarman. Corbin Bechtel. Lily Becker. Nikolai Belair. Miranda Villardo. Brecken Benasuti. Riley Benner. Ian Black. Graceland Boger. Remus Ford. Grayson Botts. Tyler Botts. Nolan Bound. Ashton Brandt. Joey Brandt. Addison Brown. Austin Brown. Gunnar Brown. Lance Brown. Corbin Bryant. Emerson Bucks. Sophia Lucy. Chloe Murphy. Haley Burns. Claire Busher. Skylar Lyle. Addie Conlon. Trevor Carl. Grayson Sidney. Russell Sidney. Landon Clark. Dalton Cole. Jasmine Conlon. Braden Connors. Mason Corville. Ryan Craig, Aiden Crawford, Landon Crum, Giovanna Cruz, Octavian Sarnecki, Alexander Davis, Christian Beamer, Miley Deemer, Ella Debonese, Ethan Dengler, Eva Darris, Lily Durr, Aiden Detweiler, Ella Detweiler, Tamlin DeWitt, Simon DeCall, Johnny Doe, Kate Driscoll, Helena Dry, Charlotte Duncan, Blake Ecker, Cole Airgood, Matt Eldridge, Gianna Elitis, Savannah Eckler, Toby Eckler, Hudson Fair, Scarlett Fair, Siani Fallon, Relissa Feincroft, Elijah Bolts, Emery Ford, Ellie Fraley, Grace Brew, Cole Fry, Kylie Furman, Emmeline Funk, Savannah Gabner, Ronan Gay, Yvette Gabray, Vincent Jamont. Leah Gephardt. Carter Gingrich. Nick Gordon. Daniel Grant. Ethan Grant. Chloe Gregorich. Lucy Grumbine. Radon Garone. Jason Harris. Julian Harris. Sid Harrison. Thomas Hartman. Karma Heilman. Dean Heller. Nora Hensel. Liv Hepner. Chelsea Kerr. Savannah Hodgson. Macy Osler. Addie Howard. Kayana Howard. Brady Hughes. Preeti Kumagai. Tommy Hurley. Wyatt Hutchinson. Megan Isaac. Lily Johnson. Matthew Johnson. Dylan Jones. Benita Kaplan. Danny Cassie. Danny Vecchio. Braden Kinder. Arian Kleinfelter. Christopher Kleinfelter. Chad Klinger. Gavin Klusenek. Ava Knapp. Lucy Knight. Camille Conline. Natsuki Kong. Nate Kraus. Caroline Kreitzer. Noah Krupko. Sydney Kukowski. Rhea Layden. Micah Leflander. Lexi Leonard. Vera Leitner. Elise Lindenmuth. Ty Lingle. Louis Lowe. MJ Lopez Martinez. Jamie Lopez. Tua Lopez Julie. Romy Lords. Ben Ludwig. Sienna Lutz. Kylie Marcheski. Isla May. Caroline Mayhew. Marie McCracken. Parker McGaw. Elizabeth McKenzie. Alexa McKnight. Isabella McNally. Addie McPeak. Mariana Medina Vildor. Julian Mendoza. Gigi Maison. Alyssa Miller. Chloe Miller. Max Miscavige. L. Morrissey. Kira Murphy. Liam Murphy. Layla Musser. Lily Musser. Marty Nasser. Julia Naidoo. Jules Nider. Connor Nowotnick. Charlie Nye. Cheyenne Nye Briggs. Olivia Olenowski. Bella Parks. Elena Pascal. Pratna Patel. Raj Patel. Chase Pavlesich. Jessica Pence. Will Perez Santiago. Yavor Petrov. Madden Philippi. Anthony Pinko. Prashna Bogrell. Josiah Polanco. Micah Porter. Izzy Preston. Tadin Rajin. Eli Reed. Laura Reese. Hope Brightly. Michael Rand. Maddie Ross. Zandon Russick. Shay Rudder. Brooke Ryman. Kaylee Santana. Alex Satterstead. Vivian Savino. Izzy Schaefer. Charlotte Shearer. Lexi Scherner. Mackenzie Shaw. Callie Scipione. Noah Seibert. Emma Shapiro. Emmeline Shaw. Jaden Shope. Colton Shuey. Keegan Simpson. Shreya Siwa Cody. Ethan Smith. Lila Smith. Oliver Smith. Riley Smith. Parker Smith Meyer. Andrew Sue. Kyler Sparks. Maddie Stahl. Layla Stam. Katie Skillman. Carson Stevens. Trey Stevens. Greg Stowe. Regis Subetti. Samantha Spider. Trent Schweitzer. Julia Tillett. Lucio Tensina. Angelica Torres Pagan. Emmeline Trench. Madeline Trench. Samantha Tooley. Emmerich Utterbach. Chloe Valentine. Wandelise Varela Alvarez. Ava Palmer. Maylee Walter. Kristen Weaver. Claire Lee. Hayden Weldon. Allie Whitman. Lily Witt. Sophie Wolf. Evelyn Wolf. Hannah Wolf. Melina Wolfgang. Landon Wyatt. Elena Young. Reese Zimmerman.
Just a note, that round of applause for everyone, not for this research. Let's do it again. Eighth grade students, you are just a few moments away from being high school freshmen. Just 3 short years ago, you were arriving on our campus for the first time, most likely unsure of what the future held. You stopped outside the middle school and hoped mom would not give you that kiss, or dad and you would settle for a cool dad handshake or a fist bump. Maybe you snapped a quick picture in front of that middle school sign. Countless hours of middle school instruction have brought us to today on the threshold of yet another transition. As you forge on in your academic career, think about this one word: commitment. What does commitment mean? Webster's dictionary defines commitment as an agreement or a pledge to do something in the future, something pledged, the state or instance of being obligated or emotionally impelled to do so, a commitment to a cause. That's a lot of words. What does commitment really mean to you? I'd like to share an inspirational story titled The Bridge Builders. In a small town nestled between rolling hills and a sparkling river, there lived 2 best friends, Emma and Jake. They were known for their curiosity and adventurous spirits. Every summer, they would spend their days exploring the woods, climbing trees, and splashing in the river. However, this summer, they had a new challenge that tested their commitment and determination. The town's only bridge over the river had collapsed in a storm, cutting off access to the forest they loved. Emma and Jake were devastated. The forest was their sanctuary, and without the bridge, their summer adventures seemed ruined. One day, as they sat on the riverbank, Jake had an idea. Why don't we just build a new bridge? He suggested. His eyes were shining with excitement. Emma's eyes widened. Us? Build a bridge? That sounds impossible. But Jake was determined. We can do it if we work together. Remember, when we built that tree house, this is just a bigger project. Emma hesitated, but then nodded. All right, let's do it, but we need a plan. The next day, they gathered the supplies, wood, nails, and ropes from their neighbors, who were more than happy for these determined kids. They also borrowed books from the library about bridge building. Emma and Jake spent hours reading, drawing up plans, and discussing the best way to proceed. The first few days were super tough. Their hands were blistered and their muscles ached from hauling wood and hammering those nails. There were moments of frustration when things didn't go as planned, Once a strong gust of wind knocked their entire structure over, and they had to start again. Emma felt like giving up. Jake, this is just too hard. Maybe we should just wait for the town to build us a new bridge. Jay, though equally tired, shook his head. We can't give up now, Emma. Think of how amazing it will feel to cross our own bridge and reach the forest again. Inspired by Jake's commitment, Emma pushed through her doubts. They worked late into the evenings, taking turns holding the beams in place and hammering the nails. Slowly but surely, the bridge began to take some shape. As they neared completion, more townspeople came to see the progress. Encouraged by their support, Emma and Jake worked even harder. Finally, after 2 weeks of labor, the bridge was finished. It wasn't the sturdiest, it wasn't the most beautiful, but it was their bridge, their accomplishment. The entire town gathered for the opening of the new bridge. Emma and Jake stood proudly as the mayor cut the ribbon, and all the townspeople cheered. As they crossed the bridge together for the first time, Emma and Jake felt a surge of pride and accomplishment. Their commitment to hard work had paid off. From that day on, the bridge was known as the Friendship Bridge, a symbol of what could be achieved with dedication and teamwork. Emma and Jake's bond grew even stronger, and as they continued to take on new challenges, knowing that with commitment, they could certainly do anything. Students, Jake and Emma defined the word commitment. They could have easily given up, but they decided to continue with hard work and dedication, and most of all, they were committed. Commitment is anything you do that's extremely important to you. Find your dreams and commit to excellence. Always show others your commitment. I will leave you with this inspirational quote from one of my favorite people in the world, Walt Disney. When you're curious, you find lots of interesting things to do. And one thing it takes to accomplish something is courage and commitment. 8th grade, best of luck, class of 2028, on your new adventure in high school. It's been a great 3 years.